He maybe 81 because we started rehearsing. He just came in and you knew that this guy had a glow about him. He was a force to be reckoned with. This fellow was he was just at the beginning of his career. He hadn't quite come into his own yet. So we got him at a point where he was so enthusiastic. And I remember he was immense. He was probably about 315 pounds, but very smart and had this deep, calming voice. And he was willing to do anything that would make the show better. Now, at first, no one wanted him because he was too big. I said, that's the whole point. It's like David and Goliath. The bigger, the better. So he showed up in magnificent shape. And the thing was, we started to roll around and he would literally pick me up and drop me to the ground. I thought I'm going to be literally pulp by the time I land. And yet,
in this video update, Sylvester Stallone pays an emotional tribute to wrestling icon Hulk Hogan, calling him irreplaceable and sharing behind-the-scenes stories from their time filming Rocky III. Sylvester Stallone is honoring Hulk Hogan with heartfelt memories and admiration, calling him a true original we'll never see again, not in wrestling, not in movies, and not in reality TV. Reflecting on their first meeting in 1982 on the set of Rocky III, Stallone remembers being instantly struck by Hogan's presence. At the time, Hogan was still climbing his way up in the wrestling world, but Stallone could see the star power right away. He described Hogan as not just physically intimidating, he weighed in at 315 pounds, but also incredibly smart, kind, and more skilled than anyone realized. One memory that stood out: during filming, Hogan would effortlessly pick Stallone up and drop him to the ground. Stallone joked he thought he'd be turned into pulp, but Hogan handled him like a pro, breaking his fall with the precision of a magician, a talent honed from years in the wrestling ring. Stallone, who's taken countless punches in his action career, said no one ever had the control and precision that Hogan did. He even demonstrated a subtle move Hogan used with his fists, a move that impressed Stallone with its safety and accuracy. Now, grieving Hogan's passing, Stallone says the loss hits especially hard, comparing him to another fallen friend, that Rocky co-star Carl Weathers. He called both men irreplaceable. With the recent passing of Ozzy Osbourne, Stallone said it's been a heavy week, losing what he described as real monumental human beings. He also praised Hogan's incredible career, spanning wrestling, Hollywood, and reality TV. Stallone emphasized that Hogan was more than just muscle. He was a sharp businessman and someone who pushed through pain and injury with quiet determination, never complaining. Stallone also touched on Hogan's personal strength, pointing to the backlash Hogan received for his political beliefs. Stallone admired how Hogan stood up for what he believed in, even when it wasn't popular. As for Rocky III, Stallone shared two unforgettable stories. In one, a stunt went wrong when Hogan leapt during a scene and accidentally broke Stallone's collarbone, so much for being gentle. In another, Hogan easily broke out of a headlock Stallone had him in, making Sly feel, in his words, like a donut. In the end, Stallone said it best: Hulk Hogan was a force. And the proof of that power is captured forever in Rocky III, especially in the scene where Hogan charges through a row of stuntmen like a lawnmower. Thanks for watching. If you found this tribute meaningful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on legendary figures and their unforgettable stories.